All right, fingers crossed that we don't crash again.
Well, feel my head.
Physical evidence, the bump's there. I'm in need. We're heading down to the Pink Flamingo.
He greets Chelsea.
No crash this time. Beautiful. Yo, thank you, Az. Oh, God.
So what do you think?
Scratch the shit out of the floor. Thumbs up.
This place shows a complete lack of taste. $25 to check my coat and hat. I like it, though.
I think it's great. But then, of course, I've always been attracted to blatant tackiness.
Should I take that personally?
Take it any way you like.
Oh.
Do you remember yesterday I told you I had something I wanted to tell you?
Yeah.
Well, lately I've been thinking more about
Us.
us.
Smug, insensitive bag of hormones.
Oh, I knew you'd come around. Women can only resist me for so long.
I have to admit, up until a couple of weeks ago, I thought you were just another smug, insensitive bag of male hormones. I couldn't even figure out why I was attracted to you. Until I decided it was just another misguided response and me feeling like I was getting old.
Oh, everything's relative.
Well, 30 is not old. You're still a kid.
But now that I've gotten to know you better, underneath it all, I realize that you're a really decent guy.
What?
And like I always said, I've always been attracted to you. In a rugged, lost boy sort of a way.
Recognize key to Chelsea's heart.
Let me get this straight. All I've had to do is wait until you've turned 30.
Turning 30 has just made me consider what's important.
She's
Do you know what I mean?
delusional, it seems like
guess
it, but
so.
so's he. Oh, ow, my ears.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Fuchsia Flamingo proudly presents your
I
entertainment
think he has a
for this
mustache,
evening.
but I can't tell.
Now, please give a warm
If
welcome
he does, he should shave it.
for luscious Lucy Love.
Did she just rise out of the bottom of the stage? That's badass. Performance artist, definitely. She's like a mix of Britney Spears and Lady Gaga. I mean, I'd say this song's slapping in a sort of repetitive way.
Now that little item looks familiar.
Yes, it
The brooch and
does.
scarf I found in Malloy's room.
Trashy dick,
Leach
come
must have
on.
returned it
I
to
was
its
thinking about
rightful
breaking
owner,
my
I
green
guess.
screen out and doing a performance just
Nice to
like
meet you,
this.
Emily.
Simple thoughts and dirty love takes a pounding from above.
You were married before, right?
Oh, she's
You
getting
never talk about
insecure.
It was more like the Inquisition than a marriage. People tell me to go to hell. I tell them I've already been there.
Well, would you ever try it again? I mean, with someone new.
Boy, Louie was
Like with
right.
Lucy
This girl
Love?
was a
Yeah, maybe.
knockout. Maybe a
Save
little
it
heavy
for
on
your
the
chatterbait.
makeup. Whoa. Man, I gotta find a way to ask her some questions about her boyfriend, Malloy. Unfortunately,
Man, she's all over the
Leach hasn't
stage.
taken his eyes off me since I came in. Maybe Chelsea could distract Leach for a minute, and then I could... No. She probably wouldn't understand why I wanted to meet Emily in her room.
You think?
Mr. Murphy, do I need to repeat the question?
Huh?
Yeah, could ya?
No. You were talking about marriage. Would I do it again?
This is an awkward pose. Was she green screened in front of somebody else who was green screened in? I think so.
Yeah, I might if I thought it was the right thing to do.
God damn it, he is fucking this up so bad right now.
Malloy must be some kind of dynamo if he can handle her. I'm gonna have to make my move pretty soon. As soon as Leach gives me an opening, I'll slip up to her room.
Jesus Christ!
You know, Tex, it's not polite to stare, especially at other women.
No, it's not like that, Chelsea. This woman might be tied to a case that I'm working on. I
Oh,
hope
see,
I get a
now
chance
she's
to
gonna
talk to her
think
tonight.
that we brought her here just for the case and she's gonna be
That's why you
pissed.
suggested that we come here tonight, right?
Yep.
You used me to get in
You
here so
fucked
that
up
you
again,
could follow
Tex.
some damn lead?
Well, not for some damn lead. I wanted to take you out for your birthday. I just figured I could kill two birds with
He's a
one
genius
stone.
or an idiot?
Two
Bam!
birds!
Allow me to rephrase that.
No, you're not talking your way out of this one. I can't believe I ever thought you were anything but a self-centered creep.
She's not
Give me a
wrong.
chance to explain.
No, you know what? I'm not interested in talking to you. You know,
Listen.
I don't think this is gonna work. You know, we're friends right now, and I just think we better leave it like that. Thanks.
Hey,
Don't even think about leaving without paying for the drinks.
why didn't you stop her? She owed half the tab.
Why don't you be a gentleman and pick up the tab?
You look ridiculous in that suit.
Well,
I guess we're gonna have to spend
the
more of our
bright side
precious
is
money.
now I don't have to explain to Chelsea why I'm going to make a break for Emily's room. I go
Yeah, I
back to the
couldn't
table
agree
and wait
more,
for Leach
Vane.
to be distracted.
She should be
When
just
my
as
opportunity
responsible
appears,
as me
I
for
head
the
towards
bill.
the facilities, then hang a quick right and hurry up the stairs.
Oh, sneaking into her room in the dark? X, you dog, you. Oh no, do I need to get Tuxedo Mask out for this?
Come near me and I'll scream. I mean it.
Hold on.
Jesus
I
Christ!
just need to talk to you for a minute.
What do you want?
My name's Tex Murphy. I'm looking for Thomas Malloy.
I know you.
Have we met?
No, you're a detective,
I think he was
right?
implying both, JC, and he's wrong for doing so.
Listen, I have to get ready for my next set. Why don't you have a seat right over here?
Oh shit, she's actually Chris Hansen.
I've heard you can help people.
She's a horrible actor.
my
That's the
best.
fun with all of these
think you
FMV
can help
games.
me?
They're all terrible.
Depends on the problem.
I think someone's gonna murder me.
Why would you think that?
It started a couple days after Thomas left. I got a weird call. Someone asking where Thomas had gone. I told
Thomas
them
is
I
the
didn't
guy we're
know,
pursuing as
and they hung
well.
up. A couple days later, I found a note in my room. After I read it, I was so scared. I told Gus. He told me not to worry about it. That it was just some freak who gets off on scaring
Look at
women.
that eye makeup.
But I know it's not like that.
It's not like that. He seems very serial.
Oh, this sounds like something the police ought to handle.
Gus says he'll protect me. He doesn't want the police or anyone else taking care of me. I know he means well. But sometimes... But he's always been so good to me. I don't know what to do.
I'll need to take a look at the note, if you still got it.
I do.
Ooh, look
I
at
tore it
that
up after I
dress.
read it.
Very fancy.
I was gonna throw it away, but I decided to save it and give it to the police.
Good girl. Now, have you received any calls or messages like this since then?
No. But I feel like someone's watching me.
I'll check that out. By the way,
Private eyes are watching
Emily.
you.
Emily Sue Patterson.
listen, Emily, I'll do what I can. But you gotta
Are we got a
promise
full
me
name? That means she's
you'll tell me
definitely a
everything
dead
about
victim.
Dr. Malloy.
Well,
We've got too much information. She's too
That's
plot
probably
critical.
fair.
Too early in the
I think I
story.
can trust you. Why are you looking for him?
Actually, I was hired by a friend of his to find him.
Hey, Emily, you're on it. What the hell are you doing in here?
Oh,
Gus,
ruh-roh.
it's okay. He just came up for an autograph picture. I'll be right
Get the photo
down.
another time. Get the hell out.
Shit, yeah, she's
We're
dead.
done anyway. Good night, Lucy.
Don't bother going back to your table. Just keep on walking right out of my club. If I seen the flamingo again, I'll break your legs.
Well,
I don't
my
like this
bartend's
guy.
on the table. Guess that means the drinks are on you.
Ooh, he got him. He got him. Chapter 3? Day 3, the blood harvest. Or the Black Arrow Killer. I get the feeling she's toast. We're gonna wake up and she's gonna be a corpse and I'm gonna be suspect.
I keep thinking about Chelsea and the way we left things last night. Should I call her and apologize again? Let her cool off for a while. And maybe I've blown it with her for good.
Yeah, probably that one.
Small consolation is I got into the Flamingo, spoke to Emily, and have the note she gave me, which I'm hoping will give me a new lead to locating Malloy.
Day 3, still alone. Alright, I don't think we get anything cool and new on our desk. I guess since Az is here, we can click the picture again. He really wants to see it.
This picture was taken of my ex-wife on her 25th birthday. Yeah, she was gorgeous. Makes me wonder sometimes why we couldn't make it work.
Until suddenly she transformed into a were-dragon. And not just any were-dragon, a 3D one. Look at that. Like Eureka's castle all over again. Yeah, we just leave that on the floor. What a mindfuck that would be if it actually was on the floor, too. I think we could just leave our office out this way. Backpedal out, do a quick 180. Just another human being over here doing human being things. Okay, let's see, maybe if I go to the club, if I can get my legs broken today. I'm assuming it's... Oh, it's locked. I'm assuming it's just a thing that continues in this series, but in the first game, when you click the portrait as well, there were some crazy memories that came up, so presumably every game works out that way. He saved his wife in the first game. Oh! And does she try and kill him or something? I don't... Stalker, okay.
Let me think. Nope, I haven't seen a stalker around for weeks. And if you think it's me, then maybe we should just step outside and settle this right
We
now.
are outside. Well, when I need information, there's only one man I turn to. The only man who speaks the truth. Blessed be thy father.
And he lifted his voice and prophesied, in those days they shall pervert the innocent pimento. Innocent pimento! By wrapping it in a loaf of luncheon meat. And it will be an abomination.
Delicious.
Rejoining your frequent inquiries has produced in me a sensation of dehydration.
You want more alcohol?
Perhaps soon you will consider.
Did he finish the
making an
entire bottle of
additional
scotch in one day? He's got 30 pixels, JC, but he knows how to work every single one of them. He's probably the funniest character in the game.
My ignorance is regrettable. I am unable to assist you.
I don't think any of these are useful. Is that a... Oh, it was an attempt at a pyramid. God, I don't think that looks like Malice. Nor does he act like Malice. You crazy. You try for the crossword, we can make an attempt. Attempt will be made. I'm gonna talk to this bozo anyway. Hey, Meth.
Bonsoir, dopey. So you just gonna stand there and stare at my beautiful face?
I sure am.
Don't know if...
Of course you don't. I don't actually know how I can change the resolution. Can I do it in the panels? Otherwise, it's got to be in DOSBox. Settings, video, monitor, brightness, preference. Oh, here we go. Window size. Did he have one that he clicked? The video? I could try the smallest one. Oh, Jesus Christ, it's running so fast. It's running so fast. It actually looks kind of good this way, too. But we still don't have our crossword puzzle. On the big sofa, the one in the center, right? I'm assuming it's this guy. Holy fuck, it goes way too fast. Yeah, on the right. So it'll be like right there, basically, when and if it does work. And it might just be something on day one. Go for this guy. This looks cute. Nope. Nope, I do believe it is busted. It's broken. No peace. Ah, well. We made an honest effort. Let no one say we didn't. Is there any particular reason you wanted me to do it? I did see there was like a puzzle associated with it, so that was kind of cool. Boom, 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 doo, 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 doo. There's no more scotch up here for that man. Nope. Rather difficult puzzle. It looked like a full-on crossword puzzle from what I saw. Hit up some of the extra things.
Whatever's on.
There's supposed to be a way to lower that. I can do it. I bet Taco could have too. But I guess now we just have no way of proving it, so we have to work under the assumption that Taco would have solved it like that. Instantaneously.
Man.
Without regret or remorse. Tasers. I don't think we can buy any of this junk. $6,000 MacBook Pro. Butt plugs. I didn't click this one, actually.
Photo analyzer. Most of the photos.
That actually sounds like it could be useful.
Now there's utility. A radio that doubles as a boat propeller.
What the fuck? That'd be so useless. It'd be in the water. You couldn't even hear it.
Memo pad. Memo.
Alright. Looking through them all. I did this in our previous pre-crash playthrough, but
that is
make sure I get everything set up.
See anything you like?
I don't know. Do I?
Well, I hope my new purchase will help me.
Hopefully I didn't just buy 2 of them.
I don't think I'll need that.
I think I could use the taser.
I don't
hey,
think
Satori,
I'll need
what's
that.
up, man? It turned to the water. It treaded through into a speaker system, perhaps. But why? Like, there's so many things that could just break for no reason. You could have the actual functionality of the propeller break, or you could have
need that.
the radio system break. You'd have to run the cable up. It's illogical. Just get your own radio.
Well, that won't work.
I think that's the point, though.
The top of globe.
$479. That's insane. My God.
Well, they sure got a great...
Is that a private eye of sorts, Calamity?
I heard it through the grapevine that you and Chelsea had a little spat at the Flamingo. How embarrassing.
Yeah, almost as embarrassing as your outfit. When was the last time you washed that shirt?
I'd say the same thing to this guy.
There's nothing wrong with my shirt.
But in the first game, we checked out his closet.
Constructed to say, get out.
And he has like 12 of the same outfit. Emily's note scraps. What are you? Oh, is this one of the... Oh, it's my favorite mini game from the first one. The one where you get to reconstruct a piece of paper. Oh, baby, here we go. Nah, I love this shit. Makes me feel like a real private dick. Challenge mode is a timer. Fucking Az over here playing on challenge mode. Pop quiz, Az. How do we rotate this crap around? I don't think you do. Okay. You think maybe the note was just upside down? I think you could in the last one. I'm quite sure you could. I believe someone looked it up for us. Where they told me about doing this with 400 pages that went through a shredder back in the 90s. That would be like borderline impossible. Like one page, okay, there's a lot of parts, but at least you can figure out a base and plop things together. But by 400 pages, I mean, shit, there'd just be so much. Shah would know, I know he would. I think he's who told me last time, too. It should be like just a rotational key of some kind. Ah, there it is, the arrow keys. Yeah, because this is upside down faux show. This probably wants to be over this way. Yep, right there. It begins. The top left piece goes in the bottom left. You think so? It could also go in the top right. I feel like it should go in this, because it's got that like faded edge to it. Check this out. If I turn it like that... And not like that. Sure we get all the text facing the same direction. That'd be smart. What a bummer that they cut the music off. It'd be like that. Didn't know you could rotate. That's all right. I didn't either. Until we figured it out. This looks promising. There we go. Here we go. Now we're making up some ground. Better than 500 miles. Are we talking about that song? I would walk 500. Because I don't like that one. But I do like the Alyssa Milano one. Is that her name? Because you know I'd walk 1,000 miles if I could just see. Absolute banger, that song. Okay, this looks like it should come down here somewhere. This guy might just clip right in there. This one's a little messy. Too messy, 5 me. So we need a piece that has like a W on it. Nope, like this. Okay. No. Like maybe there's a big piece of blank space at some point. I can only imagine it will be like that. Unless it's a Y and it's upside down like that, that's possible. Not sure about the burn piece here either. Spoopy. Oh, I just saw talk. Did I just see talk? I don't think those go together. Thank you. That's 4. Hold on a tick. Does this look like it could go there? No. This one is way grosser than the other game's puzzle. For fuck's sake. I blame the lack of space. I gotta space this out better. Too much shit floating around in one area. We have ways of making you talk. Do you see that? Tell me that's some music that we can listen to, Sandro. Something spicy. Christ, it'll do. 1 hour of the best Professor Layton. I'm unfamiliar with this game, but I've heard the request. I could get James Bond. Oh, okay. Little lazy Kakana there is. Oh, this is a banger, Zandra. What the fuck? I'm watching you. There we see I'm watching you. What the fuck? This music's fantastic. Yep, there's another one. I'm watching you. I know that's it. Could it be this? Ew, that looks so shitty, though. It's washing you. Oh, thank God. Or... there we go, there's the next piece. Private eyes are washing you. They sponge off everything. Oh! Another one. We got a hard quarter piece down here. I don't know if I believe it goes there, though. Lower left corner has part of watching. Watching? Is that the piece you were looking at, Taco? It doesn't seem to fit. You moved it already. Likely story. Likely story. You think it's this one? Oh, that couldn't possibly fit. It's loud as fuck. Yeah, we shifted some things around. I'll leave it like that. Next to the W. Bang. I added a boost earlier because a few people mentioned things were quiet, so it's tougher for me to gauge where it should be now. Usually I try and kick it up a little louder than I'd expect. And he's gonna be hiding somewhere too. Ooh, that kinda, nope. They look a little bit like they could match until you actually put it there. Then you realize that you fucked up. Second and rest, right, in rest of watching. Let's see, second down from top right. This one? This one? Probably this one. I'm watching you. Two down from top right is watching. We're good. Big sniped it from you. Oh, like that? Maybe? Butchers. Orchards? Nice hook there. Pictures? That could be. Seems like this guy's actually gonna go over here. Oh, come on, that makes a nice little arrow. I bet that does go there, though. And then we've got a, is there a tiny rip somewhere, maybe? Like a baby ripperoo? Maybe not. It could still be, though. That looks really nice. I thought I saw one small piece somewhere. I'm hyper-focusing on a spot that's not very helpful, though. Yo, Cat, thank you for the follow, brother. Much appreciated. It's an arrow. You're right. It's not a tear at all. It's very, very misleading. I was thinking it'd be like one of these little guys, but that's way better than what I was selling. You just had a match. Is that so, Dig? I'll tell you when I've had a match. Right, there's one. Girlfriend does a lot of these visual puzzles. They're fun. They're oddly satisfying. I enjoy that they're incorporated into a game because it feels like I'm working towards a bigger piece. Sounds like some Final Fantasy VIII La Bamba music or something. Who is this? That's Thurston Waffles. The hottest thing to hit the internet since spiced glue. Spiced glue. We must have something to match up in here, yeah? Yeah, you either need BTTV or you need to read it, like Cypher in the Matrix. I look over there, I see a bunch of text, but really it just turns into an animated GIF of a cat screaming. Bunch of ones and zeros. There's some sort of like watermark or crease or something that's going down here. Maybe. Yes, it is Rampage. I'm not familiar with the series. Xandro linked it to me, and to be frank, this is straight fucking thumping. I don't know nothing about the series, but I need it. All right, rotate to arrow, like that? Or are you thinking like that? That looks right. Yeah, it seems these guys should connect. The real problem is I don't have a 5-minute timer. If they put 5 minutes on this, we'd be done by now. But you know me, I gotta milk it instead. Pictures like that. I'm assuming the Professor Layton games are similar to this. There's another one. FK in the coffee? I bet this goes somewhere over here. Another one. Seems to me this is gonna look something like this. Guys certainly made shitty use of the space on the page. I'm liking this a lot too. Good call, Sandro. This music alone might get me to play it. The mods have to ban so many people. What, with the back seating? That's my favorite part of being a streamer, though. Why would I let somebody else ban? There should be something to fit up here. You're looking very triangular, and you are, in fact, set. Boom! You should be just about there. There's not that many pieces left to go. Oh, fuck. I'm so dumb. I wasn't even looking at these down here. There we go. I'm watching you. I take pictures. fan. Hey, Ducky, how's it going? You get that Arkansas or Kansas-shaped one. I'm sure it's out there somewhere. You don't look terrible there. You got these weird little pieces too. You never know how they're gonna pop in. My dude, straight jam it out. Quite sure it'll go like this. I just don't know where. I guess it could also... Oh, it'd have to be like that. I still don't know where the burn's at either. Yep. Come on, that looks good and good.
This note doesn't tell me much of anything.
Oh, god damn. Look how shitty that is.
He owes me a favor anyway.
It's terrible looking. Why would they make it like this? What is this about? Why is it like this? End conversation. Oh, you know what? It was buggy because I did it in the weird spot there. Whew, my heart's racing after all that excitement. Replace. All right, I do enjoy this music, but we gotta get back to the game music. So this is the game soundtrack? Hell no, oh no, no, that was Professor Layton, which it sounds like we're gonna be playing in the future because that was fucking slapping. That was fantastic. Found a ye old police station to see my good friend.
I've known Lieutenant Mac Malden for years, and occasionally we help each other out. Like a few months ago, when I gave Mac a tip on finding Rusty the Clown's body in the funhouse down the street from the Ritz.
Well, as I live and breathe, it is.
While you're playing that music, because the puzzle took about 5 minutes and it was utter silence. Oh, what happened to your arm?
Hey, what's your arm doing in a sling? Isn't it usually your butt?
You're a funny guy,
fuck?
Murphy. You know, I sprained my elbow beating the hell out of a guy just because he reminded me of you.
Injured in the line of duty, huh? That must be why they
Yo,
made you
Shugo, what's going on, man?
Cop of the month. Whoop-de-doo. I got a monogrammed nightstick and an all-you-can-eat dinner at Jolly John's House of Grub. Though I do suppose I owe you one for helping me find Rusty's remains at the funhouse.
Look at that nose.
So what do you want?
All right, let's ask about people first, then we'll ask about items.
Don't know anything about him. You think I know everyone in this town?
I kind of thought maybe.
No can do.
The sequel to that Tex Murphy you played a while back, it sure is, Ducky.
Can't help you
It
with
even just
that.
referenced it, too. I think this is about 120 days. Well, let's say 123 days, because we're on day 3 in the future.
Well, there are some things I don't know about. Don't know anything about him. You think I know every... No.
Nope.
Don't know anything about him.
I thought maybe you would know something.
There are a lot of perverts running around these
Anything.
days. We can't keep tabs on all of them. You think I don't know...
I'm waiting for you to know something about anyone.
You think I know...
Anyone. Literally
Don't know
anyone.
You think... Don't know anything about him. Louis makes the best chili in town.
He knows Louis. Of course he would know Louis.
I met him when we were investigating the pawn shop robberies.
Don't think I need him? Well, it suggested I come here, so I think I do. I was guessing from the threatening note. That was my next piece.
Take a look at this note.
Damn.
Not only did they second, they did a third, a fourth, and a fifth. And the one I played was a third.
You hear about the Black
It was like
Arrow
8 or
killer?
9 games.
Vaguely familiar, but refresh my memory.
Oh no, you're on your own in this.
And there was a short-run TV show,
Take
too.
care of yourself. That's dangerous territory.
Anything else I can ask him about? Photo of Malloy?
You can keep that.
Thanks. I mean, it was mine.
You can keep that. You can keep.
Can I maybe keep that?
You can keep that.
What was the game based off? Max Headroom. Haven't heard of that one. I guess we could just keep everything.
You can keep.
Well, fuck you, man.
You.
So he told me a small amount about the paper. Maybe it was more so just letting us know that he exists here. I don't know. Oh, wait, we can come in here now? Oh, hell yeah. Hey, hi, so what's shaking, man? Feeling fantastic, thank you. This is where we killed that clown ghost at. Had good times, Scooby Gang.
In a box. These are either oxygen tanks or artillery shells.
I'd go with artillery shells. Oh, what do we got here? Raise, lower, lift, on, off.
This panel must operate the crane.
I'm assuming they just have this here because they built this on top of the first game, or third game, if you will. Or maybe there's actually something in the treasure chest. Oh, hell yeah.
Sword looks pretty sharp. It's probably the reason for the peg leg.
Playing some Baldur's Gate 2. You know, there's a few people in chat that are big into that game. Haven't played it yet myself, but we're looking at it. Scoping it down.
I'll need to move it out of that
Health department notice. This building has been condemned. Amazing, a must play. I've heard great things. One day it will happen. I'd love to equip that sword, but we live in a universe with laser guns and tasers. I wouldn't stand a chance. Did it work? I guess I have to play the crane game.
Well, I guess I ought to turn it
on. Lower. Okay, it's lowered. And we'll raise it, I guess. I didn't see a thing for raise, but I could be a fool. But I highlighted it before.
Won't move any farther in that direction.
Did you turn it off? You should turn it on, not off. On. So this one does something. Maybe this is just off. That's the off button. Okay, I thought maybe these guys were buttons and that was something else.
Won't move any farther.
Oh, I see. Raise.
Won't move any.
Where's that now? Didn't go up. Bullshit.
Won't move any farther in that direction.
It won't go up.
Won't move any.
It won't go that way. Okay, I've lowered it.
Looks like the button could be used to lift cargo.
There we go. I see what happened.
Won't move any farther in that direction. Won't move.
No, for a moment I thought I saw what happened. Maybe you're right. Maybe I have to fasten or something? Yeah, that looks like it. I was confused because you actually have to highlight the text.
The slots on the trolley are lined up with the ring on top of Malloy's crate.
Something to connect them with. Okay. Check it out, guys. Immense brain plays right here. We've got this antenna. Use it. Slam it in there.
That doesn't seem to do anything.
Fuck!
Well, that...
Black dagger.
That doesn't seem to...
Okay. Well, we got a sarcophagus over here. Perhaps there's something in this zany contraption.
The way my life...
Perhaps I need something else. How would an antenna not do it? Maybe it's like a light TV antenna. It looks like it's a thick boy, though.
This antenna isn't busted. I might be able to extend it.
Oh.
There we go.
Oh, okay. I had to use it, too.
So this is the item Malloy pawned. I'm no expert, but this thing...
Hey, sorry, Tex. Can you talk up? I can't hear you over the jackhammer. I don't suspect I have what I need here. Fragile. I wonder what that means. Yeah, we don't know if it's even in this building. It could be somewhere else entirely. You know, the sword would probably work well. Too bad it won't let me take it.
Sword looks pretty...
We'll come back later, maybe. That way I don't go frickin' insane from that sound. I could even potentially go to the electronic shop. Nothing there, but... Have you been in the sewers? I went in the sewers before the crash, so I don't know if I would have had anything else then. Let's give that a go. It sucks about crashing. It's so disorienting. You can't remember what you've done in these games and what you haven't. But this seems like a good place where we get maybe a pipe or a slimy porno magazine. Or some kind of nice disease. Hey, Plan, have a good night, man. Take it easy. Nada, nothing, zilch. And some Ninja Turtles, maybe Master Splinter. Looks like there's something back here.
This looks like the kind of money belt the drug dealers are wearing these days.
Money belt? Oh, baby, we're rich.
This looks like the kind...
Give that an examine.
I can put this money to a more productive use than any drug dealer.
Brave D. Oh, and I guess you could have just moved it first. Carefully look around, that way we don't go up. Was that the only thing down here? I know that takes me up in the back alley, so I don't want to go there just now. So we gotta figure out where we can get a pipe or like a metal chain or something. That way we can shift that box over and open it. Because just popping it open wouldn't make any sense. We gotta do something way more convoluted than that. Oh no. Peg leg? I felt like I clicked on everything in there. I think I even mentioned that. I feel like I should have seen it. Let's try it again. Maybe I just need to be deeper in the chest. Or up higher. You see why this is a problem? There it is.
Arr.
Arr.
Arr, a peg leg. I hope all the prosthetic devices didn't belong to the same pirate.
All right, so now we can slam that in. Yeah, I would have been looking around forever on that. I'm not sure that peg leg would even hold. That does not look sturdy. That's more of a prop peg leg, not one that a pirate would actually use out on the seas.
That up.
Are you done? But why? Oh, okay. Well, we could get whatever the hell this is. Map of Asia. Well, now that's just so much obvious. More obvious. What a great clue. Perhaps that has something... you know, I'm going to ask this fucking traveled guy. Speaking of porn, it's kind of crazy how many girls on Twitch have started up boning on porn sites now. Do you think being on camera a lot contributes to being less crazy? Do you feel like you're more likely to do porn, Toki? Absolutely.
You're turning
It's been on
into
the
a
forefront
real
of my
pest.
mind.
What do you
Hey,
want?
Pathy, how's the quarantine, man? I would say, Taco, that maybe it's the opposite. That those the subsection of people that are interested in that kind of thing may have already done it, and then they got involved in Twitch because they had experience on camera, and maybe it's not paying the bills for them anymore, or they get tired of it and they want to do something else, or what have you.
Well, look, I appreciate the gesture, but no thanks.
Okay, well that's not helpful. Thank you very much. I examined this, right?
I can't imagine why you don't get as tired of bothering
You
me
better get
as
your
I
place.
get
Well,
tired
welcome
of
home,
you
man.
coming in here. So what do you want now?
Why is he so angry at me?
I don't want that.
Why does nobody want my map? Where's Dora the Explorer at? She always looks at my map. Did you ask him about Yucatec? Yeah, he told me to fuck off. He said I don't fuck with that. Unless I should be asking maybe this him about Yucatec.
Back again, Murphy. If you hear
Ask about the
As
Yucatec
a matter of
language.
fact, I just received a large number of reference books from an estate. If I'm not mistaken, one of the books was titled Yucatec Made Easy. You can buy it if you'd like, $30.
God damn. Well, pay up, I
Well,
guess.
I hope my
my
new
dirty
purchase
drug
will help
dealer
me
money.
out.
Thanks for nothing. Or maybe everything. Yucatec Made Easy book. So we're going to combine the book with the more back untranslated note. And maybe get another puzzle if we're lucky. Oh, boring. We can read down here. Dear Thomas, I apologize for the delay in responding to your letter. It had to be forwarded several times and finally caught up here in Chapata, Mexico. Doing field work, Ken. How do I up and down? Yes, please. Up, down. There's my mouse again. Make it difficult to track down. It was good for you. It was good to hear from you and to see that Yucata is still exceptional. I was happy to hear that I was able to help out with your detective work, deciphering work. The similarities between some of the symbols you sent to me and those in the new Mayan Codex I've discovered are quite stunning. You may be interested to hear about some of my recent work. As I've related, there are many local legends in this area that seem to confirm some of your theories. I admit I've been skeptical, but recent discoveries have made me rethink your position. Several weeks ago, I met an ancient local man who gave me a set of drawings of ancient Mayan hieroglyphs, which I have reproduced below. The translation reads, what the fuck? 4 Haw, 8 Kumak, Black Sun Sky, 4 Divine Bird Mountain. 4 Ahawk, 8 Kamukai is, of course, the date at which the Mayan calendar begins, corresponding to 3113 BC on the Gregorian calendar. Experts have always believed that this date was arbitrary and that the Mayans' culture didn't even exist until the 1st century AD. As to the remainder of the translation, Black Sun may refer to a solar eclipse. The other symbols can be translated conservatively or radically depending on your disposition. Either way, I'm trying to convince the old man who gave me these symbols to take me to where he found them. He believes that this place is holy ground and tells me that no man has entered there for centuries. He refers to the location as the birthplace. Of course, I'm intrigued. Hopefully my communication will have more details. By the way, you said you have a package sent to me. Since I'll be doing some field work on and off, why don't you send it in care of me to Sac Paca Hotel in Chapia. Best regards, Oliver Edison. Woo! So you're telling me the Mayans are being brought into the fold on this one, and ancient aliens also being brought in. I don't know who to trade that to. That's a lot of info. This is not gonna do shit for me, but let's go. Let's do it.
Now?
Oh, I can ask about the Black Arrow Killer as well. How about the translated letter?
Well, look, I appreciate the gesture, but
fucking
no
nothing.
thanks.
This guy looks like maybe he's been down to the Yucatan Peninsula once or twice.
How may I?
He's also had some good information in general.
A name with which...
Okay, ask about. Inventory. Can I not ask about? You motherfucker. You pick up a newspaper. I think I have a clipping with someone's picture on it. With Thomas's, I think his name is. The map of Asia is weird too. Newspaper photo of Malloy? I assume that's what it was. Around Rooks. Which place was Rooks again? I could just look at the travel probably. Alley, Rooks Pawn Shop. Ooh, maybe I didn't. Or maybe I did and then we crashed too. That's always possible. Presumably around back. Can't recall if we hit anything in the trash cans. This is just good detective work right here. Hands deep in these magical cans. Oh, walked right into the post. It's empty. Was the last time you saved? Like right now? Yeah, it was just a minute ago. Just like that. Boom. It was just a second ago. We're good. Oh, what the fuck is that? Are you speaking Orcish? Oh, is that what it's saying? I don't see a paper around here. Hey, Jupe, how's it going, man? My personal experience with this Tex Murphy series is a really old one, as it was on the Commodore 64. That might have even been the first. This is our second of the newer ones, and they are super enjoyable to play. Very satisfying.
You just missed Chelsea. She stopped in to say goodbye. She's apparently off to Arizona. Is everything okay with you two?
I blew it. Dumb male response.
Kinda hard to tell. Chelsea being a woman and all.
Well, she and I talked for a bit. She's having a rough go of it.
If you played it right, she visits you before leaving. I obviously didn't, though, as I walked right off the diving board into the deep end.
Well, maybe I'm just not in touch with my feminine side, but what exactly is so rough?
Well, it's part you.
It definitely is,
part
Jupe.
Turning 30. I told her everyone goes through a phase like this.
The wife and I have been super lax on saving our longer games and had both a very humbling lesson in saving today. 13 hours of farming. Ooh.
Tell me, Mike, you ever been truly in love with someone?
If you're playing newer games, they don't tend to crash as much. So usually you're okay. If you're playing older games, unless you're very lucky, you'll learn very, very quickly this shit crashes a lot and will fuck you sideways, especially doing it on stream. I hate having to catch back up. I like to try and keep things in one nice flow. So, PSA, save your damn games. In fact, make 2 saves if you can. The big one.
Well, I've always had this thing for Jane Mansfield.
You know what it is, Mike? Chemicals. Up in your brain. We got these chemicals going bananas.
Some of them are done through an external Chrome edition called BTTV First Blood. On phone, I've been told there might be an app you can get for it now, but up until recently, and perhaps even still on, I don't know if we have confirmation, you could only get it on PC. Illegal substance humor.
Look, it's not my fault. They told me it was oregano.
Oregano!
You shouldn't be eating at those sushi places anymore. Not those chemicals. The kind that turn men into idiots whenever they're around women. My point is, falling in love don't mean a lot. What's hard is knowing someone real well and still liking them. But that ain't even the hardest thing. The hardest thing is finding someone you can trust. Remember that. Now, I'll get off my soapbox.
But I trust you, Louie. I trust you. And you look great for being in your 50s.
I remember reading about the Black Arrow Killer. Someone was covering the story in the Bay City Mirror.
Bay City Mirror? That must be some sort of magazine.
You want to find copies of the Black Arrow Killer articles? I throw out all my old papers, but Rook sometimes holds on to his. Keeps them in the alley back at the pawn shop.
Now we can probably find him. And of course, before we go, we gotta offer him the map of Asia.
No thanks.
I guess he'll pass. If you're on your computer, First Blood, you can download the app. Yeah, Az got it for you. He's looking out.
I have to.
Which one of these bins do I gotta crawl through? Any garbage in there? Nope, just us chickens. Is it really gonna be in this same one from the previous game? That is just corny. It's not, okay. Corn levels minimized. What if he's just fucking with me? Or what if it's this guy over here? This one doesn't even have a lid.
I have to admit.
Perhaps I could ask him if he has any. Overly pleasant,
Give yourself
as
some credit,
always.
Rook. You're an extremely charming man.
And you're full of baloney. What do you want?
To be full of baloney. If only that was physically possible right now.
The Mirror is a fine publication. I try to save my copies so they can be recycled. Then the bums come while I'm sleeping and steal them. Probably using them for blankets.
Okay. So, you got any more of those papers? Or do I need to go look for bums? I know of a bum, but he has an actual shop now. Let's go check it out. I can't imagine he'd still be coming back here sleeping in newspapers, but perhaps he's so used to it that regular blankets don't feel good. Take the newspaper. I already found one I could open and there was no newspaper in it. One back here. Moments ago, I believe I examined them all. But maybe after asking him, now it's in here.
The garbage can to person ratio is pretty high in this part of the country. I think it's about 4 to 1.
Might be bound to a certain day. I would suspect it'd be bound to today since it's part of this clue. Last time I think it didn't become available until we actually got the quest though. That'll be it. Yeah, we couldn't open this one before. Who's local business? Sapphire Bob Baggett. Mutant Coalition announces Mutant Pride celebration. Puppy chews off man's leg. The Black Arrow Killer strikes again. Haha. We need to tap on this piece of paper. Think the crossword is a reward for being quick? It could be in thorough. In what appears to be a carbon copy of the serial murders committed in Arizona and Nevada. Wait a minute, isn't that where our GF is going? Over the past 2 years, a young woman has been murdered in the New San Francisco. Police are not releasing any information at this time, including the name of the victim. The reporter has learned, however, that the evidence was found at the scene. That they have struck again. Reports from several months ago hinted that the police had finally caught the murderer in Nevada. This was never confirmed or denied, though this recent tragedy seems to prove the killer is still on the loose. Okay, I think we're going to the police station. Fishing Pros Contest winner. Rats on Sports. Computer Biz Buzz. Movies and Shakers. Daylight saving shift still hot topic. Hey, it is here too. Does this sound like your kind of job? Work in the same building with lots of interesting people, earn up to 15 minutes in breaks every 4 hours, enjoy a full unpaid lunch hour, a clean sanitary bathroom available, 3 fully functional drinking fountains, punch in on a state-of-the-art time clock, sit in a comfortable chair with armrests, make $, simply by talking on the phone all day. If this sounds like your kind of exciting career you've dreamt about, contact Sapphire Bob's Phone Farm, service at 555-0801. A challenging and rewarding opportunity in the field of telemarketing could be your step to the future! Did it? I don't know. Chad Froth, I don't see Bill Gates. There's Microsoft Golf CEO. Oh, wait, okay. According to Chad Froth, spokesperson for Microsoft, there is simply no truth to the rumors that Bill Gates has died in a tragic speeder accident and been replaced by a lifelike computer replica. There has been considerable speculation ever since the release of Windows 42 actually, in which Bill Gates was pictured on the cover with a hand over his head, apparently staring down at a flower-covered grave. Fueling the Bill is dead rumors are several snippets which can be heard if the new Microsoft Golf CD #1 is played backwards on a CD player. One of the phrases reportedly spoken by Paul Allen says, "I buried Bill." Microsoft admittedly denies these allegations, saying the phrase is actually Libraryville, the code name for a new Microsoft cyber literature program. Oh my god. No, he's alive. He's definitely alive. These are pretty funny. Be an artist or look just like one. Ooh. Ooh. All right, so we got our paper, we got our clue. I bet we can go talk to the police chief, too. Okay, we're gonna make sure we save. Decent dude from what I hear, it seems like it. He definitely does a lot of interesting things with his money. I've heard he can also control the weather. Oh shit, okay, I was supposed to go to the cabin earlier on, I'm pretty sure. Can I travel here yet? I want to check this out. I watched a guide that told me to come here last act. You know it's bad when you can't even find where the fuck the guide tells you to go. The weather patterns, they're artificial, yeah.
David Wright's cabin is out in the middle of nowhere. The place appears to be totally abandoned. The door's unlocked, but as soon as I step inside, I sense something wrong. Like I'm just about to open a carton of milk that's been sitting out in the sun too long.
Oh, God. What is, trans-sorted? Is that like a teleport? Ooh, excuse me. What the fuck is this music?
The rag's got brown stains all over it. No.
Transported, is that because it rips your molecules apart?
Fireplace tools are scattered all over the floor.
This is spoopy. This is some doom music.
Books in the case are real. These pieces of paper are wrinkled.
What have we here? Oh, someone broke a ketchup bottle.
Big red spots look like blood splatters.
No, they don't. Red is not that bright. Wait, blood. Kills you and makes a copy at your destination. Why would anybody travel like that? Better yet, Psycho, why not just make a copy of you and let you live? Oh my goodness. What is that? Puzzle of the month. Another witness to the bizarre events of July 1947 may have been New Mexico Lieutenant Governor Joseph Montoya. According to source close to Montoya, he visited the military base shortly after the UFO crash and was speaking to friends soon after, apparently very pale, almost white, shaking, and very, very scared after consuming half a quart of whiskey. Montoya told friends that he had seen 4 little men. He described their size, short, skinny-like, facial features, big eyes. The mouth was real small, like cut across a piece of wood, and wanted to say that one was alive. While these excerpts of conversation are subjective and impossible to authenticate, they are one of thousands to indicate the fact that there was indeed a UFO crash. Puzzle of the month. Fill in the grid. Can we actually do this, or... A bunch of undead cosmonauts? I guess it could be. Star Trek, it explicitly doesn't work like that, but people are paranoid. Okay. Well, yeah, I mean, it's a very fair question. Like, if there was a form of teleportation that broke your molecules apart and shot you somewhere else, I know I'd be concerned about that. It's that whole thing of, like, when is the boat no longer the same boat? If you replace one board, it's still the same boat. But if you replace every board, is it? Can you put it back together and it's still you? Well, that seems crazy. I don't think we'll ever get to that point, so it probably won't be a problem. Unless it is an actual copy. How do I do this? Cosmopolitan. The ship of... Is that what it's called? Thesis? Can I use it? Oh, cool. I'll try to remember that. I had merely heard the reference some time ago. I want to do the puzzle. Why would it tell me about the puzzle if I can't play? Unless it's just for fun. Fill in the grid so there are 4 blue, 3 red, 3 white, 3 green. No horizontals. I don't think I can. It's probably just something they want you to do for fun in real life. Joke's on them. I don't exist in real life. Also, why the fuck this dude got a tree in his house? And why is this sounding like GoldenEye music?
Nothing. These books look like they've been tossed around. These books look like they've been tossed.
These books are on fire.
This window looks like it's been broken for a while. I'd guess the cabin's been unoccupied ever since, or someone would have covered the hole.
Probably. Maybe they like the breeze, though. Oh, here we go, a picture. Look at this fucking guy.
This must be Mr. Wright, the owner of the cabin.
Or maybe that would make me Mr. Wrong.
And this door's
jammed shut. Ooh, there's the CD. I need that for my apartment.
interesting.
Okay.
Seems like a strange place to hang a painting.
I'm more concerned about the subject matter. Bazanga, here we go.
Security.
Okay, we don't know the answer, but what we can do is use... We got something specifically for this, the Robo-Combustor. I think it's finally time.
That won't work.
Oh, come on. Do you think it's like after the newspaper thing, maybe? We finally get our chance? I'd love to get my chance to actually walk over to it. Oh, I guess we can't. Crumpled page. Maybe that's why he kept the page. All right, so let's look at the rules. Fill in the grid so there are 4 blue, 3 red, 3 white, 3 green, and 3 yellow. No horizontal, vertical, or diagonal row can have more than 1 square with the same color. Oh, for fuck's sake. Let me add it. I don't know how to change the color, though.
That doesn't seem to do anything.
You're damn right it does it. I don't think this is right. You don't think all on is the combination? What about a cool pattern like that? Yeah, so I think I probably am supposed to use this guy. You think I have to go back to my computer and use the CD?
Well,
we've got this thing right here, the combustor. What's this do? I think it's supposed to help us hack these things. That's what the guy made it sound like back at the store. But maybe we'll just have to come back then. Seems kind of crazy to make you go back to your apartment for that.
And I don't see a place for a key.
All right, well, we got what we need. We can head back then. And back to Chandler. The Ritz and Texas office. Actually, it's not the office. We've got a back room over here to go to. Open the door from across the room. No, not that door. All right, before I do this one, guys, give me just a second. I gotta grab some water, and I will be right back. Yo, Doppel, welcome to you. All right, so catching back up here. We're gonna use our CD on this tiny ass computer down here. Hold. Got a nice family photo on it. Might have to put the CD in first, because you can do that before it's even turned on. For fuck's sake. Now we do this. Now we have to do this. So blue first because it's 4, right? Probably makes more sense to go like... Yeah, there we go. So that's going to be blue. And then green, and then red. So this way we make sure this guy's not covered. Nothing could be in the same row, so we got to keep it chill. And green's good here. And it should also be good here. Oop. And then white can go here. And here. Red can go here and here. And then yellow can go here and here. You make it look so easy. It's just like that, man. Just like that. And now the hard part is remembering this shit. I think I can do that. Shit, I already forgot it. Oh, let's say 4, 1, 3, 2. What do you mean 1, 4? All right, we'll go bottom to top then. 1, 4, 3, 2. You keep that in chat. Wait, no, you have that backwards though, as if 1's down here. If 4, 1, I'm gonna go 4, 1, 3, 2 from the top. Yeah, let's do that. I wish I had a better view on this. The Maya stand amongst the early Mesoamerican cultures as evidence in the Dresden Codex, a native book of pictures with exploratory hieroglyphs. Portions of the codex date back thousands of years, and some of the contents, such as tables predicting eclipses and labels on the cycles of the planet Venus, are highly scholarly and would even have been meaningful only to trained astronomical experts. Their knowledge is even more amazing in light of the fact that all observations of Venus had to be done with the naked eye. The Maya know with great accuracy the exact solar year, but rather than adjusting their calendar by adding extra days, they add a correction formula that indicates how many days away from the correct seasonal position the 365-day calendar was at the particular time. The correction formula revealed an extremely accurate notion of the solar phenomenon. In fact, the Mayan year was always more accurate than our present Gregorian year, which was not introduced as a standard calendar in the Western civilization until 1582, over 1,000 years later. Michael D. Coe found that Mayan culture was... Come on, fucking give me like a little translation at the end. Was intrusive, let's say. It appeared on the scene as a band of outsiders with a vast superior civilization. Where did the outsiders come from? There is nothing we know that relates this culture to any other in the world. None of the artifacts found to date show evidence of Eastern Hemisphere or origins. Been much speculation. Okay, we're gonna jump through these. Bunch of shit about the Mayans. They knew a ton of stuff, had gods, all that good shit. And now we gotta get back. I bet we could just fast travel up there too, that'll be handy. Travel 2. That shadow's kind of creepy. It almost looks like a dude.
Security keypad.
Yeah. Zip it, Tex. We gotta go. Or I forget. Boom. Secret door with a projector. Nothing in the drawers. This place is a mess.
These books look like they've been
A lot of stuff getting tossed around out here.
Whoa, now there's an antique. Turning this thing on won't do much good without...
You need film. All right, that makes sense. The hell is this? Northern lowlands, southern lowlands.
Looks like a post-war map of Scotland.
Big fan of Braveheart. Hey, what's this? Oh my God!
Lord. Someone put some good holes in this guy.
Look at those
There's not much left
hands!
of him, but I don't think this is Malloy, judging by the hair. Looks more like the guy in the photo downstairs. David Wright. The question is...
How can you tell?
Who's responsible for this? And did they get Malloy, too?
Jesus fuck. Okay, nope, same thing. Let's cover that back up. Please cover that back up. There we go. Woo! A most deadly game of hide and seek. I guess he was the winner. All right, well, I guess if we need a projector in the future. We need a projector in the future. We can use one here. Photos, old newspapers, daggers. All right, yeah, we'll just leave this discovered body here. Oh God, I've been locked in. I've been locked in. Robert, welcome to you. Is it on? No, it said I needed, when I tried to do it before, it said I needed film. There's nothing on the reel. You don't have to restart the PC, just the browser usually. First blood. You do the browser, it'll usually fix it. The glitch here where it'll keep giving you points every time you look at the body. Cheating? Not in a Toki stream, no way.
That's an
interesting though. I guess they just missed the checkbox there or something. In fact, they probably didn't intend for you to get it in the cutscene, but it said to be applied like right when you first see the body, but they linked them together and you can keep viewing the cutscene, so it probably keeps giving them. Film should be here. Are you serial right now? Goose hitting those, or asking those hard-hitting questions. Did we really just throw his painting down here? What a waste. Can we move this bloody rag? Yeah, I suspect Under a Killing Moon and this were in the same engine. Here we go, should be in here. Channel points, game points, that's right. Sandra hoping to get away to a quick poop sock. I mean, I figure even a lot of the levels were probably just copy-pasted over with different content added to them. We're in. Show me the little green men. Oh my God, I wasn't serious. They freaking got him. Aliens. Fucking aliens.
There's gotta be some sort of practical joke. Wait a second.
Show
Whatever that
feet.
thing is.
Intergalactic feet. Man, imagine how much those would go for on Instagram.
I think I remember some sort of alien autopsy film from years ago, but that alien was dead. This thing looks alive, but just barely. Seems to be in a lot of pain.
Oh, give him some leave. He's so small and fragile. Look what they've done to my boy. Does this keep going? I don't know if I should keep watching. I can't tell if it's new footage or if they're just recycling the zooms. A rich gut bacteria. We must harvest it then.
Uh-oh. He doesn't look like he's gonna make it.
Oh god, how can you tell with all the light? God damn. He's gonna leave us on that cliffhanger? Did he make it?
I wonder if Malloy's disappearance is connected in some way to the contents of this film clip.
You think?
Personnel, a live alien.
Mayan
Wasn't a
calendar?
hoax.
Yeah.
This thing could stir
This is
things
pretty
up
much
in a
Fahrenheit.
big way. Maybe I shouldn't be getting involved. This is the sort of thing that gets people killed.
Whew. So...
Whoa, now there's an antique. A
Did
real...
I take it, or I just
Whoa,
leave
now
that?
there's-
Damn, dude. No wonder he's dead. Whew. Alright, I don't know if there's anything else in here. I'm guessing that was it. Maybe that's a topic, talking topic now. I think also I still have to ask the police chief about the Black Arrow killer. Just hear something. That was probably the door closing upstairs. A hole in the floor, or maybe it was the ghost of some kind of floor mat or something. That's too wacky for me.
Did you find out anything else about that note you brought in here?
Is that coming from the
but I'll
alien's
give you the
mouth?
details
Chocolate?
later when
We
I got
can't
some
tell.
extra time.
I don't know.
I came by to get some more information from you.
Maybe eggs?
Most of what I know came from the papers. I know there's a rumor around that the Black Arrow killer has moved out here.
That's it? Alright, ask this motherfucker what he knows about aliens. That's what I'm really here for. Tell me about the aliens. Airport of the Gods. What a dumb book name.
You can keep that.
I bet I can. Alright, well. The truth is out there, and you know what, Spiffy? I want to believe. I really do. Was there anywhere else we could head to? What do we get from the news article? Oh, is it a phone-based thing? All right, let's head to the Ritz. I think it's working. It just looks like crap. That's right. Didn't we have a newspaper article or something?
The vid phone's busted, but Nilo won't put an out of order.
Maybe it won't. Upgrade that overlay to 480. God, in your wildest dreams, baby. Mine. What kind of rich phone owner do I look like? Ironically, I got one of my Federation cell phones in my hand right now, but I have no idea what kind of charge port it uses. Kind of dead to ask them about the authenticity of that alien. Truly unfortunate. I don't think sex bot will help me. Do I actually have, what did you call it, a phone in my room? I don't think so. I think that video phone was the only one around. Who's that in my chat?
That's the way back to my office.
Ah, yes, inspired to be inspired. My good friend. How have you been, dude?
Well,
I want to find my office. That's my office. Is that a phone? Hey, now we're cooking. Oh, shit. Busy as usual? I feel that, my man. You know I'm doing great. Thank you, thank you. Old newspaper. And we want to come down to get this job. No. No, we don't care about that one. Sports, no. Fishing pole, no. Here it is. Wait, is this who you wanted me to call as? I don't think that's the case. Am I supposed to somehow be able to call her? She ain't got squat. 555-0801. We're going to do that number anyway. I don't know how you want me to enter a number.
Kaboom!
Okay, that's not how we enter a number. Gordon Fitzpatrick. There we go. Come on, now, guys. Making it overcomplicated.
Hello,
Oh!
Mr. Murphy. How are your efforts progressing?
I have a few leads. Called to see if you could give me some additional information.
I'll be happy to tell you anything I know.
Ask about? Oh, Jesus. You can talk to about everything?
As I've said, I haven't seen my friend for years, and I don't
two-minute
believe
elevator pitch
I
of
have
this
any
game?
additional information that would help
In
you
a
locate
world
him.
torn by chaos, one man seeks to unify everyone. It's about a detective in the future. Yeah. This guy's looking for his friend.
The name is
His
new.
mutants and stuff.
This was the newspaper in which I found a photo of Thomas Malloy.
Black Arrow Killer?
I seem to remember reading about a Black Arrow killer, but I don't see how it could relate to Dr. Malloy.
Well, you leave that up to the private dick.
That may have been the girl that I spoke to at the university.
I don't think any of those. Stalker?
I can't help you with that.
Rook?
I don't know.
You want me to go ask Rook about something? About aliens? I just hung up. I didn't even say goodbye. Fucking later, skater.
What now?
Listen, okay, look, I got your old newspaper. I'd like to offer...
I don't want that.
Shit. Ask about...
I read about the Black Arrow killer in the newspaper. I read about...
Apparently not. Are you sure we're on the same page right now? Emily Sue
Never
Patterson,
heard
maybe?
the name in my life.
Break his kneecaps. This guy has been very good to me.
I remember Lucia Purnell. Quite a strong-willed young woman. She works for the Bay City Mirror and came to interview me right after my shop was broken into. I have her business card here if you want to contact her.
Perfect. That's very convenient. Thank you. As always, my happy helper. You know, I got to go back to the alley because that's where I was born. That's where I was raised. Scottish guy knows about aliens. I can feel it on my jellies. I'd like to think at this time in the future, we all know about aliens. Hey, Ragnar, how's it going? You just missed some green little minute feet. Maybe get that one from the fauna, Ragnar. Wait a minute, that's not a 555 number. What the fuck is this 415 shit? They can't do that. That's illegal.
This is a private number.
She looks really fed up with my shit, and I haven't even started. Let's go ahead and do some silly humor here just to really put her off to us.
Not anymore. I found it scratched in the wall down at the Greyhound station.
Really?
Oh,
so I guess you're looking for some action.
I like her. Okay, hear me out, Murph. We say forget about your love interest, and we go after this chick. She seems awesome. Yo, Jeff, how's it going, man?
Well, I do have a little something I'd like you to look at, but it's not what you think.
Is that so? What is this little something?
Hey, Easby Crab, what's up, brother? Refer to your client's note.
I've got a note that might be from the Black Arrow Killer.
Okay, let's meet. I can tell you whether it's the real thing or not.
We got a date. Don't say eager to meet. Let's recommend it. We'll
I
play
live in
it
the old
suave.
city on Chandler Avenue. There's a diner close by called the Brew and Stew. Let's meet there.
I know the place. I'll be there in 15 minutes.
For San Francisco? Can they
By
do
the
that,
way,
though?
what did you say your name was?
Maybe this
Murphy.
was before it legally had to be said. Oh, God, she froze.
I got it.
Damn, it just straight up hung up on me again. This shit's getting screwy. Yeah, I guess that is Toki. Just like the priests in Age of Empires. I just assume she's already beat me here, even though I'm like 2 houses down. And she did. Wow, she's fast.
Well, I hope I didn't take you away from anything important.
Nah, just a fight with my editor. Can't even remember what we argued about.
Well, don't worry, because I'm not here to start a fight.
Truth is, I piss people off, usually the wrong people.
Well, at least we got that in common.
Good. Now, you said you had a note?
Yeah.
Did you misplace it? Nope. Got too many pockets.
Where'd you get this?
I got it from a client.
What happened to the burn
Client's
marks
in
on
danger,
it?
Murphy. How much do you know about the Black Arrow Killer?
Well, he kills exclusively with a hunting bow.
Years ago, and then a girl around here
Only
got
with
killed
black arrows,
recently.
too.
You know, Malden might know more than he's letting on. Then again, he might not. Of course, if he did, I doubt he'd tell you. He's not that stupid.
I'm not so sure about that. Look, why don't you fill me in on a few details, and then I can be certain.
It's a long story.
Come on over to the booth and humor me.
You're slightly above average, aren't you?
Yeah, and many things.
Well, we'll just have to cut you down to size, won't we?
Oof.
When the first bodies turned up in Arizona in the summer of '41, the local police
That's
tried to keep the story
2041.
off the wires. They didn't want the bad publicity. It wasn't until March of '42, when 3 other victims were found, that
That's
the story really broke
2042.
big. Turned out the killer in all 5 cases had the same M.O. He sent notes to his victims before murdering them. I had a chance to see one of those notes. It was exactly like this one.
Had the black arrow, all that.
Right, and the block lettering, same words, everything. You
Poorly
probably
written,
know
looks
cases
like a
this
toddler
can
wrote
spawn copycat murders. For that reason,
Obviously, it
the
was
police
Ted
didn't release
Cruz.
copies of the notes to the media.
Well, so they could differentiate between the copycat killer and the real killer.
Exactly. Anyway, the Black Arrow Killer racked up 2 more victims in Nevada before the police finally caught up with him. At that point, the FBI moved in and media coverage evaporated.
I would doubt it inspired.
The name of the guy they arrested was Leroy Kettler.
Leroy
The night they booked him, he hung himself in
Kettler.
his cell with a shoelace. Funny thing is, he He was wearing cowboy boots.
Oh,
Now, that's
kinky.
a little hard to explain.
After things cooled off, I went down there and interviewed a few people, including an inmate who told me that 2 men in suits went to Kettler's cell the night before he hung himself. I'm pretty sure they were NSA.
NSA?
What's
What would the
NASA
National
scientists doing?
Surveillance
Oh, never
Agency be
mind.
doing messing around with a serial killing case?
We're talking about aliens. I got NASA on the mind.
More than that. Why would they kill Kettler?
Maybe he was a fall guy. Or maybe Kettler really was the serial killer and the feds just didn't want the case resolved. Regardless, there was a cover-up.
Mac Malden said there was another case around here. How does that tie in?
It doesn't. The girl was a grad student at San Francisco Tech. There was no indication that she was receiving threatening notes, and there was nothing out of the ordinary before she was murdered. Oddly enough, the police found a note in her room. At that point, the feds moved in and took over.
That girl. What was her name?
Collins. Sandra Collins.
Sounds like our next lead.
You know something I ought to know?
I'm not sure.
Not sure.
Now,
Hey,
there's no
Crusader and
chance
Jester.
that
Good day,
you can
guys.
Give me the name of your client.
Daughter of
No,
Phil
I
Collins.
couldn't
Do you think
that.
he can feel it coming
I'll
in the
tell
air
you what.
tonight?
If I find out who's stalking my client, you're gonna get a scoop out of this.
That's a fair deal. By
Always
the way,
chasing that
have you heard
scoop.
of a place called Autotech?
Don't think so.
Might be worth checking into. Oh, and Murphy, one more thing. When I was following this story in Nevada, I met a guy just like you, a PI. He asked a lot of questions, too. A week later, he had a tag on his toe. Suicide, I think.
Ooh. Heavy stuff. How's the lax game? I haven't been paying attention to sales. My boss mostly manages that stuff. We've been working on
Well, it certainly
another
gave me a
game.
lot to think about.
Can't put out too much on it
What's the
just
common
yet.
denominator between Fitzpatrick,
But it is on
Malloy,
console and
Kettler,
Steam when
this
it comes
young woman,
out.
Sandra Collins. Too few details, too many implications. The bottom line is, whoever sent the note to Emily's for real, and she's in danger. Purnell mentioned a place called Autotech. Maybe that's a place to start.
Autotech. Yep, always lacrosse based. Who the fuck is...
Somebody just jumped off the water tower on the roof of
And he
Rusty's
looked like an
funhouse.
extra.
Dressed all in
Yo,
black.
is it Toki
Maybe Emily
Literature
wasn't
Club?
just imagining
No.
that someone was watching her.
It's Toki Precision Gaming Club. That beeping. Oh, hold on. No, but that was my fax machine, wasn't it? Fuck. Hold on, I'm coming back in for the fax. Gotta get on my tippy toes to check it, though.
The 60-day warranty just ran out on my electronic shop fax machine. Should break down any minute now.
No, that wasn't my fax. One on the phone? On the telly? On the dial? You know, Luke, I moved, what, 9 months ago?
Sounds like I got a message on the
I think
vid
you've been
phone.
here since. It shifts around from time to time, though. We have a gaming sofa now, not a chair. So this is all green screen over top of the sofa. Fax machines in 2020. They go right alongside our beepers.
Hi, Tex. I just called to say that I'm off to Phoenix.
Quite genius.
Really
I don't know
sorry
about all
the way I've
that.
been over the past few days. I guess I'm just having a hard time deciding on what I want right now. I'm going to take a break for a while, and I guess I'm going to try to figure out what's best for me. I'll give you a call soon and let you know how things are going. Bye.
Well, it's good to know Chelsea
That was
doesn't
short.
hate me after our little disagreement at the Flamingo. Maybe I still got a chance with her after all.
All right. No,
Well,
don't do it. Delete. Dave. I try my best to get in the game as best I can, Zeta. You know that. Use my green screen to make me Tex Murphy. Sometimes I wonder, Crab, you know, some of the best computer chairs I've had have just been nice, simple things. The sofa, it's all right. It doesn't give the kind of support I'd like, though.
You're turning into a real pest. What do you want?
I think Xandro said 96. Maybe this game was 96. Roof of Funhouse.
It's the strangest thing, but I've seen some lights flashing up on Rusty's roof over the past week or so. Very odd.
Oh, these games are a lot of fun for their age. Absolutely.
Don't know a thing about it. Ah, the NSA. When I was a kid, my mom used to say the NSA would get me if I didn't do my chores. Yeah, I remember Emily mentioned someone named Thomas, but I didn't catch the last name.
Damn National Security Agency, you're not doing your chores, they're gonna come down on you hard. Real hard. Gotta figure out how to get up there. There has got to be a way.
Rusty.
You want to see some acting inspired? Stick around for a second. We'll introduce you to the best character. And anybody else who just got in or hasn't seen this guy yet, this guy is top tier.
And he proclaimed in a mighty voice, "Woe be unto ye, eaters of flesh! Cursed are those who partake of the sausage patties and links and sizzling bacon. Cry for forgiveness, ye ingesters of honey-baked ham and all other manner of breakfast meats."
He's a vegan.
A blessing be upon you and your progeny unto 3 generations. How may I assist you in your thirsty quest for knowledge?
That's a good question. What do you know about aliens?
My ignorance is regrettable.
I too regret this.
I am unable to assist. For your information, only minutes ago, I saw a light in the water tower above Rusty's funhouse.
But how can we get up there?
Check up on Rusty's roof.
Harry Potter really fell off. Well, that's just how child actors get, you know? We're just famous kids in general. I don't know how we can get in here. Do I still have a key? What happened to that key that I once had? Trash bags, basketball hoop, broken wood fence, metal catwalk, but the layout doesn't suggest any illusion. It's just very similar, right? They probably just have the same idea of what a back alley basketball court looks like. Are you also a wizard, Harry Jester? I'm a what? Gotta be a way to get up there. I better not have to fast travel. That'd be lame. Go talk to Rook. Maybe he knows a way. He's his next door neighbor.
I can't imagine why you don't get as tired of bothering me as I get tired of you coming in here. So what do you want now?
Wonder how often Elijah Wood and Daniel Radcliffe get mixed up in people's memories. I don't know. I wouldn't have that problem because they're both such distinct characters. But dudes who fell off, well, it's just like they've both done things too. Like Daniel Radcliffe, I guess, hasn't been as relevant, but he was in Swiss Army Man, and he's done a bunch of like theater stuff, like plays. Elijah Wood's been all over. He did Wilford. He was in a couple other movies too, but it's so hard not to see either of them as their roles. They're 100% typecasted.
Of course I've heard about it. I just doubt I know any more about it than you.
Well, that's fair.
I don't know anything. The roof of the funhouse is connected to mine.
Oh, here we go.
I've been there for years.
But how can I get up there? Stop holding out on me,
Never
you
heard
know.
the name in my life.
You know. Perhaps in the alley. There you go, bringing in a little M&M, Jester. Well, Dr. Dre. I would assume he looks at it every morning inspired. That's just life for him, my man. What the fuck? I don't know, just climb. That's safe. Enough. There's something I'm missing. Having made more money than you ever could spend before you're... Yeah, no, for sure. I'm sure he seems like a reasonable guy for being in that position, too. God damn it, I was afraid it would be fast travel. That sounds silly, though. Brooks Pawn Shop Sewer. No, I can't. Connected. He said it was, so... Is he able to let me up there?
The roof of...
Ask about letting me up top? Yeah, it seems like a Crusader. And I can't exit upstairs. Would have liked to have think there'd be something like that, or we could climb. We shimmy up this, that'd be cool.
Louis uses a rain gutter just like this one whenever he brews a pot of his special Armageddon blend.
Ew, is that coffee? Fucking gross. From a gutter? God damn.
Whatever's on the end of this power box must be out of commission. This gauge is as dead as my love life.
Problem is, once you fade out of the public eye, Zeta, you don't really come back. Very few people that pull it off successfully. So normally people just run and run and run. Travel via map. Well, let's look. Maybe there's another way to do it. Street or newsstand? Not both, though. The dude from Honey, I Shrunk the Kids is coming back. You don't even know his name. You don't even know his name. How is he coming back? He's irrelevant. Oh, it's fine. Have a great night, man. Take it easy. Rick Moranis. See, Goose knows. Can I look at it?
This rusted water tower looks like it hasn't been used since Rook was born. This rusted water...
I mean, maybe we could go down here. I doubt it. You can't go into Rusty's in this game. I have not been able to yet, no. There is a back alley spot here, but that only takes me to the pizza place. That's a ridiculous story, Chester. I feel like that's how you end up in prison. Maybe there's a way around back here. There are more entrances to this game. If this was fitting to the last game, oh, that must be it. There'd be a hole in the wall over here. From where that one dude ran out scared. What about this guy? Can we open him? Nope. That just seems so ridiculous too, Jester, because it's like, even if you have that much money, how do you know who to even get in contact with to protect yourself in one of those countries? How do you, I don't know, even store it? Like, you can't just get 20 million printed out in cash. Oh, I think I just got a Discord message. Hold on a second, guys. Are those cat pictures? Oh my god. Crusader Deleter is sending me cat pictures again. These are beautiful, Crusader. You can travel straight there with the map. Bullshit! We'll probably look at the same guide. Rook's Pawn Shop, Street Stand, Warehouse, Alley. Yeah, I got the pawn shop clipped. I've got this clicked. Ritz, Alley. Warehouse. Is it possible that I'm still missing something? I want to take a stab in the dark here. Rusty's Funhouse on Google. Whoops. Okay, no, we don't want that. There's another one. This is day 3. Are you supposed to do anything with a little bird? That doesn't sound right. Look at Rusty's Funhouse. Notice the cap lock on the door. Is this the first game? It shouldn't be. Day 3, the Black Arrow Killer. Ask about Rusty's Funhouse. Where is this at? Then Rusty's key and Emily's note. Who is this for? Travel to the police station and talk to Mac. Okay, so it's fucking with me. Yeah, there was that guy up there, but first, why don't you go back to the police station, then come back and head up?
If you get a lead on the Black Arrow Killer, remember your old buddy here at the precinct. So what can I do for you?
What are you buying, stranger?
We wanted to search the entire premises, but it took us forever to find a way up to the roof. Turns out there's a secret room with a ladder and a trap door.
How do we get in? Maybe that just tells me.
We've had the NSA push us out of the way a couple of times. When they say jump, we start jumping and don't stop until they say so.
And auto
there
tech?
are some things I don't know about.
Okay, do I have to offer him anything, or is that perhaps enough? I think that should do it. It didn't. It didn't do it. Perhaps back to him, and maybe something else had opened up.
Did you find out anything else about that?
Some, but I'll give you the details later when I got some extra.
Ask about... I saw something about a key. Talk to him about Rusty. I talked to him about the roof of the funhouse. Is there one? There's not specifically one for Rusty.
Don't know anything about it? Most of what I know came from the papers. I know there's a rumor around that the Black Arrow Killer has moved out here.
I had another guide that had a little bit more to it. A little bit more meat. Travel to the police station. Ask about Rusty's Funhouse. Then Rusty's key. Is this right? That doesn't sound right. This was supposed to be earlier in the game anyway. Dude, this was so much earlier in the game. What the heck? It says, this guide is crap. I tried using it earlier, too. It's giving me stuff from like 3 days ago. Here's the guide. This one right here's got the good stuff. Go up to the roof and climb it. I can't do that yet. This is not the good stuff. This is BS. I did not. Texas office, examine the business card, call Lucille Pal. You'll automatically be talking to Lucille, then leave again. Yeah, there's a lot of visible confusion here. Is that really it? If that's the case, that's hilarious.
Looks like the cops put...
Yep, you're right. And you know what's really good about that is, before the crash, I had talked to that. It didn't save because I crashed. That's how I knew it was locked in the first place. Rusty's Funhouse.
We
Here
found
we go.
Rusty's remains in there thanks to your tip. Sure was good to close a case on a damn clown. I'm not sure who owns the place now, but I still got the key.
So, about that key.
Sure. After the tip you gave me, I suppose the least I can do is loan you
This
the
guy
key.
is so much more friendly. In the last game, he hated me. I was kind of a dick to him, though. There was more dialogue around him. Maybe we are both to blame, and we can learn something from one another. We'll save, too. Y'all got me on edge now after that crash. What an awful panel. I have a great amount of hate for the UI designer.
Matt gave me the key to open the cop lock, but he didn't tell me how to deactivate it. Oh well. I'll just have to figure it out.
Minigame.
The 4 nodes on
Oh,
the left
Jesus
have to
Christ.
link up with the 4 nodes on the right. The connections can't intersect or the cop lock resets.
So... So... What does baby click? Oh my god. And no matter what, when I click it, it just escapes. Oh, there we go. Okay, I gotcha. I think I gotcha. I'll tell you right now that intersected. Maybe I get it. So I clicked up here, and for some reason it couldn't just go like that. Does it take the fastest route? Well, obviously not, otherwise it would have come through here, unless there's something I'm missing. That's a great question, Taco. Maybe it's like a guess and check. That is the most roundabout fucking way I have ever seen. Yeah, you got an intersection there. Oh, you got another one. 1 and 1 is fine. I think they can't cross these, but I don't know what determines which way they go. Oh, they're grayed out, right? Or no? Maybe they go the way of the gray. Doesn't make any sense. I don't think they can go across these tubes, maybe? Or maybe they only go across those tubes. That must be it. So he has to go over here, I think. Let's look. They're all gray. Perhaps we just click at random. Not following the same path, everyone you click the same one. Ah? So it's random? I don't think I can change these either, which is ridiculous. It takes so long to reset, too. I don't know why I'm so sure I should come down here. Try 1 and 1. What does 1 and 1 mean? I click that and then here? I think I did the top one once. Look how far it goes away, though. And now that just crashes into everything. This is not cool. But why? I don't understand why it does it. Like, look at that. I don't even know where the yellow is. It just goes. It just goes to the end. For reasons. But we did it. Congratulations, guys. We're the best. Oh yeah, this place. Eyes faster than Tommy Vassetti? Ah, yes, the guy from Ninja Turtles. With a hockey stick. One of my favorite characters, too, Ragnar.
Rusty's armory of plastic weapons. Kids don't play with these anymore.
Can we move this?
Looks like some local hooligans have been in.
Oh, I broke the don't cross. I think I lost points for that. It's supposed to be a secret ladder in here. Somewhere. Hey, what do we got here? A little fork? Or a switch. Ha-ha! Oh, these are perfect. Fake clattering
Right
teeth.
about the time Grandpa started wearing Huggies, I used to switch one of these for his real dentures.
That's cruel. There's the ladder. Let's double check everything here, though, first.
Man, this fake doggy do looks real enough to step in.
Jesus Christ, and we can actually take it, too.
Man, this fake stuff looks so real. It'll make a great gag.
Oh.
Can you imagine the look on somebody's face when I... Hey, wait a second. Oh, shit! Those police dogs were in here. Sorry, Mac, but first things first.
It was real poop. It wasn't fake. Oh, goddamn. Oh, and Laura, good morning to you. Oh, let me just compose myself for a second here. Holy shit, that was awesome.
Oh, now here's a classic. Fake vomit.
Don't touch
this
that.
This comes in handy when you don't want people taking the seat beside you. I once broke up with a girlfriend over a whoopee cushion. Literally. I wonder why Rusty would keep this copy machine hidden. Unless he was using it to... I don't even want to think about that.
Fake porn. Baby. Oh, the rubber chicken tried to escape.
Rubber chickens. They make me think of Grandma's rubber chicken pot pies.
Gross. X, why you so clever? Yeah, definitely not a door here, too.
There's a door built into these bricks.
Oh, what the hell? What? I get... looks like a normal wall to me, and then suddenly the curtain of reality spreads back and you can see it, the cosmos. Just like that.
This ladder leads to the roof of the funhouse.
Do we just bump it? Oh, there we go. What a thrill! With darkness and sadness to the night. Good luck. What the hell is that supposed to mean?
Ventilation pipes. I wonder if this jacket could have been left by that shadowy figure I saw up here earlier.
Looks like cocaine in the
what's
pocket.
In the pockets. A cufflink and torn pieces of a photograph.
You guys think that means we get to put it back together too? I will do that after we get all the clues, though.
Now, this must be where the local air traffic dumps their garbage.
Yeah, let's go up top. What's up here? Who waits for us?
Well, I won't be able to get into the water tower without a key.
That's not mine. I doubt that very much, Stubbs. Be careful with these steps. Games don't do well in tight areas. It's TIT tight.
I could use a cooling unit like this in my office. Nilo's too cheap to put in air conditioning.
Oh, we'll just slap it on your back and haul it down. I'm sure that'll be fine. I feel like that dude should be here. You think he's just crouched in a corner? Like a creeper in a Minecraft cave?
Well, I'm surprised this skylight hasn't had all the panes busted out.
Well, I will offer you this, they drew First Blood. We stream pretty late night, which generally means people's schedules work out so that they're here around this time. So they're probably at work during the day. Also, there's about 8 channels on there. Usually something's opening up. And when people are in stream, usually they're not talking in Discord. I have a photo. I have to piece it together.
Well, I won't be able to get into the water.
I was just waiting to do that last. That's gotta be everything. Alright, let's save first. Oop. Jump, jump, jump. Jump up, come on, get down. Christ, another one. That goes there. At the bottom. Yeah, that's a lot of hours, man. We don't really use it for that kind of thing usually. Not unless there's something going on. It's just a general way to keep up to date, to communicate outside of stream from time to time. Low energy, non-committal. Asked about it at one point, but I know she works a bunch too. I assume we can turn this. We can. Aha. And like that. Maybe, I think. Oh god, there's a fucking... It gave me a thing to work in. Let's try popping him right here. And we need a side piece. That should go along the top. That also looks like it's along the top. Something on the side, maybe. Yeah, huh? There's that. We got our top left corner piece. Bottom piece, maybe? Yeah, it looks like it has to be here. This could actually be upside down, too. I find that likely. This one's tricky. I want to say it's like that. We got to get the garage door set. That's one thing that should be kind of static, because we know the glass will be at the top. You down here. If that were the case, this would be on the bottom, and that sounds dumb. This one's gnarly. Maybe better off just trying to piece individual spots together until I figure out which direction things are going in. There's nothing. Well, I don't know what it even looks like to start with, which those they usually give you a start at. Also, these are all oblong sizes. Like, for all I know, this corner piece ain't actually a corner piece up here. We know that this should be on the bottom because that's a car. Maybe it's bottom right, because I don't see any more car pieces. I think those are side pieces? Oh yeah, you're right, they're down here. Honestly, there's a pole there. Maybe there's two poles, though. And you need to be flipped upside down. Probably top right for you. We got ramper two pole, like two chains. Got two of them. I'm thinking this guy's gonna be in the top somewhere, TM, with him. Which makes me think, yeah, right there. But then you're a corner piece, so what are you doing? What are you doing with your life? Why are you so flat? Like the earth. We'll get it. Let's take it one step at a time. One potato before the potato. And you go around here-ish. And you can't slide in there. You might slide right there. It checks out. And you? Something like that, I would assume. That doesn't make sense, though, because he couldn't go in there then. It's almost like it's 2 puzzles. How nonsensical would that be? Like there's a piece missing there, and this side's darker too. Well, good for you, First Blood. I'm still working on it. There's this piece right here. Followed by this piece. And can get him up here now. Okay, and then you down here. And you right here, apparently. All the pieces of the puzzle are slowly coming together. He was upside down, that's why he looked confusing. You're right here. Oh, you were sideways. That's why that looks so strange. I was lying. Will hold my beer. I got it done. Where the fuck this is, I don't have a clue. Did you really just? You did not just fucking click escape with one left. Okay.
Of Autotech, whatever that is. Well,
Autotech's what we're looking for, too.
If I can examine this picture more closely, maybe I can find something that will help me figure out where this place is.
Whew. So what, examine it more closely? 24 hours? There's a street name right there. Maybe I could give the picture around to people too. But you can't really fuck around with it. Let's throw a save in. Maybe a street sign? That is fucking ridiculous. What type of logic is that? We also got a cufflink, too.
DH. Probably the monogram of the person I'm trying to find.
Yeah. All right, well, let's take it back and see what we can turn in here. And no, Jester, I cannot jump. The game will not allow me. Me not that kind of game. Cue Metal Gear Solid theme. There we are. Ori in the Blind Forest. Well, I beat Ori a ways back. It had votes before. So it probably got cleared and didn't get re-voted for. Rusty, you devil. Yeah, it's because you move with the mouse, oh no. So this is me moving my mouse left and right. Move mouse forward, back. It's a strange setup. You know, it's just what the 90s was, though. It was an unoptimized time for gaming. It oddly works for the game, though, because you do snapshot to freeze things. Bear with me for a minute, guys. I gotta run and grab some water. I will be right back, and then we're figuring out where we're headed. All right. So, what were we doing? Looking for a picture? Well, we can pawn it off to some of our good friends. Oh, thank you, Alara. I know you mentioned the Kratom thing the other day.
So, who was that young woman?
I think there's only one person that was familiar.
With? New romance?
With any luck?
Hell, got my fingers crossed. But in the meantime, I need to ask you a few more things.
Like, do you know where this picture's taken?
No thanks.
Drink Coke. Ugh, gross. Sweet, sweet lime water. The elixir of life. I guess no thanks then, all around. Yeah, no thanks. Have we seen a D followed by another letter anywhere? Haven't been to the electronics shop for a while. He plays a much smaller role than he did in the last game.
What can I help you with?
Hey, Restraza, what's up, man? None of the above. That's right. No, I can't even talk to him. He's all about business, 110%.
Good Lord, Murphy. What is it about my shop that has you so fascinated?
It's filled with fascinating things.
Give yourself some credit, Rook. You're an extremely charming man.
And you're full of baloney. What do you want?
All right, give me the goods. Ask about nothing. Offer from nothing.
I don't want that.
Someone asked me while I was playing a game, why are you playing this? I wonder if he was being an idiot on purpose. Some people aren't good with conversational starters.
I don't want that.
Maybe they're looking for a comprehensive review on it. Have you considered that?
Como esta, P-Brain? Must be nice now you don't need to sneak in through the back. So, what do you want?
You know, that's a fair point, Psycho. Usually I just assume it's a conversational starter. Can I not offer him items? What the fuck? Well, I'll just take my business elsewhere then.
What now?
My well-traveled friend, have you seen this photograph?
Look, I appreciate the gesture.
About the cufflink?
Look,
About nothing. Nothing at all.
DH. Probably the monogram of the person I'm trying to find.
Do we know a DH? I bet this guy does.
Rejoining your...
Yeah. Ask about DH. Do we know anybody whose name is DH? That would be too easy, I guess. Did the guy just find people who were playing Ratchet and Clank? Is it not somebody... You talking about somebody came into a stream you were doing? Maybe. Maybe he had you on a friends list. Maybe he had a friend in your list. Or, you know, like one of your friends on his friends list and followed them in. So what's this? We asked Louis. We try at the police station.
Did you find...
Look, I don't know everything.
You can keep that.
Damn, thank you.
You can keep that.
You can fuck yourself. Get me the hell out of here. Okay, so I've got the assembled photograph, but I can't do squat
Looks like
with
the
it.
exterior of Autotech, whatever that is. Well,
Is Autotech on? Don't tell me Autotech's on the map. Is it on the map and I just didn't see it? I went over it. Police station, Chandler Ave, North America. I don't see Autotech. I would love to get to Autotech as.
looks like the exterior of Autotech, whatever
Just
that
look
is.
at the street name.
Well,
you could
pronouncing
look it up on your
things is
computer.
important. If I can examine this picture more closely, maybe I can find something that will help me
Examine
figure out
it
where
more
this place
closely.
is.
Hold on a second. Hold on. Wasn't there a guy that had a scanner somewhere? Go to map. Okay. I mean, there's not a whole lot on here, man. Someone had a scanner somewhere, though. Maybe I could scan it and zoom in on the picture. Ah, man, that's it. Cabin in San Francisco, which is riding a little high on the West Coast there. You click the examine button, that's the one that makes him say that in the first place. Correctamundo. Unless it's use. Or combine. How about if we combine the map of Asia with it? No. I don't see anything. I want to say we have to scan it, but I don't remember where the scanner was. There's some dude scanning dirty magazines. I don't even know how we'd get it back on our computer. We don't have a thumb drive or anything. You tried that? I did try it. Yep. Yeah, you can keep that, is what he said. Oh, excuse me. It looks like, oh, are those cat pictures I see? Okay. Hold on. Or as Dirty Jester would say, hold up. I should have a visual scanning apparatus, apparently. And perhaps I haven't bought it yet. I thought I bought it at one point. Maybe I didn't buy it yet, though. I think I can scan it because my eyes can't see. You know, it's just a normal picture. How could I possibly read it?
That is one old cam. This guy.
Why? Visual analyzing apparatus. You know, I have a feeling it will help you out. I got a really good feeling about that. Combine that with the picture. Bada bing, bada boom. There we go. Oof. All right, so we're gonna want to zoom up here, or should I say in HOTS. Barcelona. Auto Tech. Yeah, I mean, it's enhance. We can see it right there. Right? I'm not going super crazy here, am I? No parking, 24 hours.
Looks like Autotech is located at 144 Barcelona.
Oh, there we
If
go.
I'm not mistaken, that's down in the industrial sector.
I think that means it's time to head to the industrial sector. Sure does.
I find the Autotech building without any problem, but all the doors require some kind of security card.
Security card? We can just hack past that. Wait, maybe not. Oh, so I need a security card. Maybe now
if you
we're
get
good.
a lead on the Black Arrow Killer, remember your old.
We have talked about this stuff, though. This is why I don't think it's going to help. Okay, I got a good feeling I know what's up. We need to go back to our basement. Ma'am, into the computer room? No, into Tex's office. Yeah, I only do up to 720p. You have to have a solid amount of output. I'm not sure if they've changed it or not, but it used to only be available to partners. I would doubt that's still the case. But 720p is usually good for what I'm doing. Yeah, in fact, in a lot of cases, you'll only get 720p. I always make sure we keep restarting until we get all the quality options, though.
Well, it's good to know Chelsea doesn't hate me after our little disagreement.
I missed it.
Hi, Tex. I just called to say that I'm off to Phoenix.
Oh, is that the same?
I'm really sorry
Oh,
about
we deleted this.
Well, it's good.
Delete.
Hey, guess what I found out? I got
look
a
so
source
excited.
that told me Leroy Kettler signed a confession before he supposedly killed himself, only now it's like the confession never happened. No paperwork, no nothing.
So Kettler was the real Black Arrow killer?
Looks that way. Maybe the NSA found it useful for people to think that the killer's still on the
NASA
loose.
back at it again.
So why'd you call?
Yeah, I just needed to ask you a few questions.
Ask about auto tech?
Autotech. Gee, that sounds familiar. Wish I could help you with it.
Who else do we have on the list? Sandra Collins. Who was
I
that?
talked to her family after the murder, but they didn't have any useful information. If you want to give it a try, I'll give you the address.
That'll do it. Is there anybody else we need? Crazy Gary.
I can't.
Okay. And let's get out of here. Hopefully we've got a new area to go to. I'm going to save my game. I guess you can do right from that menu. How keen. You have a 16 by 9, what? I don't even know what I play things almost exclusively in windowed mode and just grab whatever fits the screen nice enough. I think it's 1980 by 1020. It is Sandra Collins' house.
The Collins residence is in the New City, in a nice middle-class neighborhood. Takes some explaining, but I finally get Mrs. Collins to let me look around her daughter's room. She tells me that nothing's been moved in the room since the
Daughter seems to like the ancient Aztec architecture, or art. Take a look.
Nothing else. These plates certainly are happy.
How do you know what a happy plate looks like?
Shelves are filled.
It's like some Tom Nook music right here.
Papers lying all around don't appear to be very important. A silk gown.
Oh, very nice. Unimportant, he said. Can open it, he said.
Nothing too fast.
Just close, huh? What if there's something in the pockets? We better check all of these. It is so tempting to try and move with WASD, it's ridiculous.
Nothing in here, but...
Unmentionables, they can't even be mentioned.
Nothing in here, but...
So many unmentionables, so little time. She went to STFU. Oh, are those jewels? She vapes.
A simple... No.
So, wait, there's a lock?
Looks like a copy
No lock.
of Sandra Collins' resume.
Yoink, we'll take that. Barview High School, graduation, work history. Master's programs, so we've got places she's worked. Intern at San Francisco Tech. Research scientist, oh. Designed a micro-holographic projection system to run with unspecified power source and invented a new form of interface designated a micro-holographic projection system. So she's the one that made that Tupac hologram. Oh, that was excellent craftsmanship. It's kind of rude if I just leave that open. Let's make sure I close it too. Whoop. There's silk dress. Oh, geez, why does your mom let you have 2 silk gowns? And that's an alien face right there. Look at that thing.
These masks look vaguely ominous.
Ominous? But it's not ominous? You guys have been letting me say it for months that way.
A color print from the Allen collection of Mayan art. It's like a canister of hair.
Do you guys know that Tupac died? For real this time? Because he's been living on his own private island for like the last, 25 years now. It's crazy.
Evidently, no.
Just leaves her windows right open. That's fine. I get it. I doubt the resume is the only thing we need in here. Oh yeah, it's a well-documented fact that he faked his death after the Biggie incident.
These papers lying all around don't appear to be very important.
But how do you know that if you don't check? Whoa, her clothes like bend as you get closer. Look at that. What type of fiber or fabric is that? Oh, it's too trippy. I don't like that. Yeah, it's right as I saw that. It was nuts. The declassified stuff's always so interesting.
Cosmetics are scattered.
What if there was something on the ceiling?
Ceiling fans turned on for no apparent reason.
Zog it out. You going to bed, Goose? Have a great night, man. Thank you for stopping by as always. Anyone here? Sleep in their car often. Yes. The only place I can get good rest, Jester.
These books.
Already opened that. Am I missing something? There has to be something of some importance here. Good rest? You know. Good restraza. I'm resting well. Yo, Drunk, welcome back, man. I know, it's a huge oversight on the university's part. I'm guessing that's the San Francisco Tech University. Trying to come up with sleep idea. I mean, get them like an airplane pillow or something. One of those ostrich pillows. I have always wanted to get one of those ostrich pillows, man. They look so comfy. That's gotta be everything, right?
Cosmetic.
Why would it just be her resume? That doesn't really help us with anything. No, that can't be it. We literally found nothing there. That's silly. No, we're going back. She worked at Autotech, right? So this has got to be our inn. Travel, damn you. There we go. There's so much shit scattered all over the floor. Makes me think there's got to be something important somewhere. What are these? Still cosmetics. I don't know. Airplane pillows are weird for me. Maybe I got a cheap one, but when I try and sleep in it, like they push my head forward too much. They're kind of a bigger neck too, so that doesn't fit so well in them. The ostrich pillows though, man. Oh, that looks good. Ostrich pillows look really comfy if you've never seen one.
An Autotech security card.
Hey, we're in.
Sandra Collins worked at Autotech. Fitzpatrick said she worked at the college. Maybe this card was dropped by whoever killed her.
Oh no, she didn't work there then. Going to the Autos Tech.
Autotech is housed in a nondescript building in the industrial sector. I go around to a side door and slip the card through the scanner. The door clicks open and I find myself in an empty lobby.
Said Steven Seagal died. Get over yourself. Bad troll. Bad troll, as how could you even say something like that? And Harris is about to do a Google search and then you folded too soon with that Kappa face.
That's an interesting piece of machinery.
Is it like a crystal ball? I'm more interested in that table. Look at that thing. It's like it's made of liquid or some shit. Do you guys see that? Well, that's too freaky.
Either somebody accidentally left their hairbrush here, or Autotech provides grooming tools as part of their customer service.
Always thought they were dorky? Yeah, if you fly enough, though, you stop caring. Whenever I fly, it's got to be a 3-hour and 3-hour flight, usually with an hour or two layover.
PC magazine.
I get such a bad headache, I don't give a fuck how stupid I look. If I'm comfortable, that's all I care about.
This door appears to be locked from the other side.
Shortcut out once we're done. This fucking game, really?
It's a card marked Visitor's Pass.
Can't people hold on to their key cards? On a neck brace kind of thing. Well, that's what the pillows are supposed to be. But they don't have much forward support.
The door to the reception area is locked. Oh, I'm sure she's a very nice person.
Harry. When you're in Georgia, I've never been.
Looks like I'll need to find a special card and passcode.
I've only been really in the Northeast and Washington. Apparently ain't nobody traveling right now either. Chester thinks he's coming over to America. That flight's gonna be quarantined. Oh, I got this. Here we go.
The scanner requires a security.
Wait, but why does it require... There's numbers on it. There we go. 420. The fuck do you mean access denied? Are you crazy?
That's a visitor's pass.
1414 maybe? No, I think Chester lives in Madagascar. We can sneak something in here. Oh, my mistake. I always mix the two.
Nothing too interesting to see through the glass in the reception area. Wait. That clipboard looks interesting.
Wait a minute. That clipboard. Oh, could I maybe use the antenna? Maybe use the antenna to push this shit over? Do I still have the antenna? Don't tell me they took my damn antenna. There it is.
That doesn't...
Oh, does that just work?
That's...
Just out of reach. Hold on, I got the antenna here. Get
well,
it.
That won't work.
Fuck off. How is that not gonna work? Maybe combine the antenna with something else? Nothing. I don't think the map of Asia will help a whole lot either. Window closed, window open.
Typical office.
Yeah, typical. Typical office computer. My dude over here getting upset. We open the door with the antenna. What else are you gonna use an extended antenna for? I don't have boom boxes anymore.
That doesn't...
For later, so I really don't even do something now. This is a creepy ass building. I don't like this. Can we throw the chair through the window? Maybe the jackknife?
Well...
What am I trying to unscrew? That I'm not sure. What else is over here? Anything? Curtain cord from the side of the window? I don't see any windows. Unless maybe it's this guy. Oh, that is so sneaky! You can't use the door, but there's a cord here.
That doesn't... Well, that won't work.
Okay. Let's think about this. Combine my kunai with chain. I didn't think so, but this and this? No? The hair... Very clever. So now we've created a whip. And with the whip, we could surely drag that over. Oh, you look so dumb doing this. But it's actually gonna work, so it ain't done. He's gonna lose it on the side. Oh, nope. Okay, we should get a code out of this. That was number 14.
From looking at this clipboard, I'd guess that every visitor at Autotech is given their own access code.
8338. Damn, if it was 8008 though. Accepted. It's all I've ever wanted. Ooh, trippy ass hallway. Is bedtime. Well, Gaming Zeta, you have yourself a good night, man. Rest up. Looks like a storage closet. Maybe we should look in there for things.
Dag Horton. The cufflink I found.
Oh,
had the initials
DH.
DH. Doesn't sound like anyone's in the office.
Dag Horton, that's kind of a stretch. Well, he's got a Chuck Norris poster on his wall. That's cool. I respect it. Big fan of Walker.
I'll have to keep my eyes open for the key to this drawer.
Okay, so we can't get these then.
I'll have...
All of them locked, even these guys?
I'll have to...
Okay.
Inside the Microphone Cartel. Oh yeah, I remember reading about this book, but for some reason it never got published.
It clearly did. It's right here. Right over
Looks like
here.
a sticky note.
What's sticky?
I wonder if this Gary Lee and Crazy Gary could be one and the same. Maybe I should check into the alley in back
Gary
of the
and Lee.
Golden Gate Hotel.
Why would he have any connection? That dude is literally in fucking sane. Maybe it was all a front and he's been spying on us.
Unless I miss my guess. It looks like the Black Arrow Killer took a little memento from his last victim.
Is that who this was? SC, Sarah Collins? You better watch your cornhole in here, man. This could be trouble. Yeah, let's save that. There's two drawers. They're very tricky. Uh-huh. I knew there was something in there. He's trying to be fucking sneaky like.
Looks like the same kind of junk I keep.
No, that's not junk. There's obviously something useful in there. Look, there's a number 2 pencil. There's whatever the fuck that is. There's a flashlight. That's not junk.
One of these guys must be Horton. Now I'll be able to recognize him.
Like there may be something in there. It looked like there should have been.
I better not use this vid phone. It's probably bugged.
Just the angle. I mean, it's all bad angles. Gotta dip myself down in here, take a better look. Yeah, I thought for a second that little dot in the back would be a problem. There's some sort of like matchbook or I don't know. Or some RAM or some shit, I don't know. I don't think so. It doesn't look like there's anything in here. Crusader going for the first fake pyramid in a while and still getting cut apart. As why? Don't you as why him. He's just doing his job. Now that looks like a thing.
This
Meister lock. Let's say that probably means master lock.
That doesn't seem to do anything.
Okay, well how about on this one?
That won't work.
That one? Some master lock. We got a key. What else is in this building? Emergency exit. Alarm will
This
sound.
door's an emergency exit, but it'll set off an alarm if it's opened.
We won't do that. Evidence room. Now that sounds handy. Padlock key necklace visitor's pass. I think that's what we need.
I guess the visitor's pass is only.
Well, fuck. What about, do we have the badge? I guess not.
That does. Looks like I'll need to find a special card and passcode.
All right, so we're not ready for that yet.
I don't think anyone else is here, but I don't want to take any chances. That's a
interweb resting. That tells me we probably do need to be in DH's room still. For cereal? I mean, it says padlocks. That's not a padlock. The hell is this thing?
A music CD player. I guess even cold-blooded killers enjoy a good tune now and again.
What's he listening to? Unless that's where he stores his shit. Yaha!
Kind of a lame hiding place for.
I don't think so. I think that's a good hiding place.
A music CD.
I think that's a very good hiding place. This text guy's got no imagination. Imagination.
That doesn't seem to do anything.
All right. Llama. That is.
Llama matchbook.
We had a picture for.
Walk a kilometer for a llama.
We had a picture with llamas. What's that all about? Examine.
A llama cigarette tin. I'd walk a kilometer for a llama.
Yeah, you said that once already. New pictures? Photos of girls.
2 of these surveillance photos show Emily in the Flamingo. The others must be of Sandra Collins.
Okay, so we got some kind of evidence here.
Let's see what's behind this drawer.
Yeah, I'm curious. We can't open the other 2. That's probably where he keeps the secret recipe for the McRib. That everything? Padlock key, necklace.
Unless I miss my guess.
Yeah, nope, we got that already. This guy's kind of interesting. Not interesting enough, I suppose. Where would he hide yet another key at?
King.
Not under the desk. Fancy ass pens. So weird. It's never done this before. Usually you can go between each of them. Alright, well, I guess that's that. You have the broom? No. Should I? There's a mop thing there, but no broom. Oh, it wouldn't let me in the supply closet. Maybe it will now.
Looks like a storage closet.
Yeah, no getting in there. So I gotta get like super tippy toe and look in. Hell is that? They drop their gauges on the floor. Yeah, supply closet, not happening. No supplies here. Left one, it won't let me in. This guy I need a special key card for.
These look like security monitors.
Weird place to have them out in the lobby. I wonder.
This
locked from the other side.
The door to...
Yeah, it's locked. We get that. Oh, is that a different room? Maybe I missed this guy. Jack Cross.
This office belongs to...
Nope, can't go in his office. I don't think I have anything I could use on this. Oh, you're playing entertainment mode? What the fuck does that mean? Look, man, I didn't select any modes. But you don't have it, so I don't have to worry about it then. So presumably I need to either get his key card from somewhere and get into this side room, or find something else. Or maybe the pictures are all I need. I mean, the pictures should incriminate him, right? Yeah, that's for the best. I didn't like the sneaky bits in the last one. It's such a janky game. What am I missing? So I looted the CD player. CD player got me the key to come in here, and I got the picture of the girls from there. So that's what we got here. After that, we seem to be at a bit of a dead end. We also got Gary. Maybe that's all we need from here. I would say that's probably all we need. Move the book on the desk. I think I did that already. Yep. Yo, Az always gets his money's worth from that emo. That's one of his favorites. Yo, Taco, we'll have a few of our own coming in shortly, too. Whoop. All right, let's start talking to people.
So, who was that young woman I saw you in here with?
Not your type.
No.
Hey,
no.
Nacho, what's up, brother?
I make it a rule never to date women who can beat the hell out of me.
I've always had the same philosophy myself. So, what can I help you with?
What can I do for you? Let's ask about Gary
I'm
Lee
pretty
and
sure
Dag
that's
Horton.
Crazy Gary's real name.
Okay, we're getting somewhere.
Sorry, Mike. Haven't heard of him.
No? Can I offer you photos of girls?
No thanks.
So Gary Lee and Crazy Gary are one and the same. I've always steered clear of him, but I happen to know that he usually hangs out in an alley behind the Golden Gate Hotel.
I like how it's telling me this as if we haven't already talked to him several times. Would be a good place to save your damn game. Well, what have we here?
How may I assist you, O venerable giver of the precious potation?
What do you know about Gary Lee?
Yes, that is my name, though I am aware that it is not the name I am known by.
All right then.
Yes, I know him. He came to me bearing a bottle of exquisite scotch. In exchange, I was to watch to see what deliveries were made to the Fuchsia Flamingo nightclub. Earlier today, I spoke with him and told him that I saw a package delivered yesterday. He was very pleased.
This guy will fucking hand it out for anything. Package delivered. Can I show him pictures? I guess not. Nightmares, what's wrong? He's just a vegan. No big deal, man. He's just trying to preach the word of non-meat. Tell me. Tell me the sermon. Something honey-baked ham. So, there was a package to the Flamingo, which I cannot do anything with.
The Fuchsia Flamingo certainly has.
An old PC game, Roomy. Probably DOS. We have to play it in DOS box, so I assume that's the case.
You're turning into a real pest. What do you want?
What about these photos of girls?
Look, I appreciate the gesture.
Okay. What about Gary?
Oh, I wish I...
Dag, no. I would doubt these guys can help me out. I guess I could head over to the police station, maybe? Maybe up the funky house roof. Oh, shit! Good looking out. Good looking out. I didn't think about that. It was locked. And if it was Dan, whatever he was doing is up here. Dan, Doug, whatever his name is.
I climbed the ladder to the water tower trap door and used the padlock key from Horton's office on the Meister lock. The key fits.
Dag, there we go. Dag, Doug, Dan. It's like a combo. Okay, so we need to get this number.
Looks like whoever was here had a set of.
Don't lose my number.
And too much free time. Looks like
1-900-553-TALK, and of course, pretty as well. Can you please stop asking me? I don't want to go down the fucking ladder, okay? I just want to look around a little bit here. Look at that, I almost missed this shit.
The clamp's been sprung. It's like the wrench is useless. It's a tube. Empty.
Okay. Office.
Looks like whoever was here had a set of permanent markers and too much.
Janie.
Looks like
the fuck is this?
This looks like some kind of viewing device.
What the fuck?
Unless I miss my guess, it's pointed right at Emily's apartment window.
Oh, that's what he's doing. Yep. Oh, what? There he is. Wait a minute. He's in a room. Tex, you've got to get over there. She's wearing a dangerously short skirt. No time to go down the ladder, just jump off the roof like Jester suggested. I don't think we're gonna make it. She's toast. Oh, the pink flamingo distracting her, buying us precious seconds to get over there. This is not gonna end well. Whoa, maybe it will. Hold on. Quick hit from a bong. Oh, no dice.
What are you doing? Late!
Oh,
There's
shit.
somebody up in Emily's room. Look, I've had it with you. You're gonna carry me out of a stretcher. I swear to God, if you don't let me go, he's gonna kill her.
You better be on the level.
Oh, he actually let us go. Save her! Come on, Tex, you can move faster than that. The tequila, a fine weapon. Kick it down, Dag. Well, this is much harder than it looks in the movies.
Are you okay?
Ooh, just in time. Her boyfriend didn't even follow us up here. What the fuck is he doing?
I take the back stairs of the Flamingo down to the street. Maybe I can still catch the Black Arrow Killer before he gets out of the neighborhood.
I really doubt that. He's gone. Hi, caramba. Let's throw a save down. If you do the bad option, she actually dies? No way, really? What's the bad option? That's cool that there's actually different paths you can go down. That's crazy. He won't let you in, like if you talk shit maybe? Oh wow, that would be awful. I'm glad we could save her. Guys, it is about 2 o'clock though. What an exciting stopping point to find here. So we're gonna cut out here for the night. Thank you guys for joining me tonight. However, show return tomorrow starting at 8 o'clock Pacific time to pick right back up with more Tex Murphy. Thank you guys again for being here tonight. Hope you have a great day or evening wherever you're at, and take it easy.